Hi guys, welcome to DevOps School. In this video tutorial, we are going to learn about Ansible network modules. Ansible network modules can configure your network state, test and validate existing network state, and discover and correct network configuration drift. After going through this tutorial, I promise you that the concept and understanding of Ansible will be absolutely clear to you. This series divided into multiple parts, therefore subscribe to the channel and follow the playlist.
But before that, let me ask you a few things. Are you dreaming of a career with higher pay and more responsibilities? Or are you ready to take your skills to the next level this year? Then start investing in DevOps School certification level courses which will help you to emerge skills for a wide range of entry-level roles and as well as higher potential future positions. But with thousands of courses online and in classroom worldwide, finding the right one for your career goals can be difficult. You can consider our courses like Agile Developer, Agile QA, DevOps Certified Professionals, Site Reliability Engineering, DevSecOps, and Masters in DevOps Engineering, where you will have access to well-structured, easy-to-follow course content that has been developed and will be delivered by industry professionals. You can join on our training programs globally through online platforms, and if you are looking for classroom workshops, then we have regular sessions available in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai, Delhi NCR, Mumbai and in Pune. Simply compare our many courses, find the one that suits your style and schedule best and start today.
So we are talking about now Ansible with Windows. So here I believe you know that how to work with Ansible. I just need to remind you, that's all. Nothing else needed to be done from my side. But I will show you the many demos as well, and we will continue with it, many scenarios as such, whatever it is. So first thing, understand this architecture. So we have human, again same topic which I covered first day. Then we have a ACS, and then we have a ARS. ARS stand for Ansible Remote Server. Now I will only talk about ACS and ARS in respect to Windows. Okay, so now here if you remember, ACS always has to be Linux, that you know that very well, and it always has to be 64-bit. Now here I said when you have ARS Windows, okay, then there are some prerequisite has to happen, and Windows you must be having again any bit here, any bit, but there are some prerequisite in Windows ARS such as .NET 4.x plus. That's a first prerequisite here. Now second prerequisite what we have here is I forgot what was that second one. PowerShell. And anyone remember the PowerShell version number? Anyone remember? 3.x. One more thing we need in Windows. I hope you remember that. What was that? Third one. Vnrm. Yes, Vnrm. So this is has to be enabled, and that's all. So now if you see that where and all you get this, so let me tell you here, 2016 onwards, Windows 2016 onwards, all this prerequisite you get by default. But when you have a operating system, let's say 2010 or maybe 2007 or maybe XP or something like that, Millennium. So all this thing you have to make sure that this is there. Manually you have to install it here, here and here. Maybe in the 2010 you have a PowerShell 2.x or something. So you have to check that also. So yes, but anyways, all this operating system which I am talking about, 2010, 2007, 2000 XP, Millennium, and all this thing is outdated. I mean deprecated. It's out of the service also. So we will start with, we will talk only about which is in the production. That is 2016 onwards. Okay. So we have a 2016, 2019. So these are the operating system which we have available, which you can use it for the things. Now, one thing which is very much important, let me tell you here, these are the requirements, especially for ARS, is valid only as long as your module is written in PowerShell and .NET. If you have written your own module, and when I say module, remember module, 3000 modules, some of them you have used it, hardly 10, 12 you have used it. So out of those modules, I said modules can be written in any programming language. So let's say if you have written in Java modules, you're a Java programmer. So in that case, ARS need to have a Java also, that specific Java, because ultimately remember, these are the programs are running in a separate machine parallel. Okay, these are the programs. So you need to understand that fact. Okay, so these are the default behavior I'm talking about. Similar to that in a Linux, you have a Python. Okay, now the question is the protocol. So what is a protocol here? Anyone remember the protocol? I think I forgot. How this ACS connect to the ARS machine? Which protocol they use? Anyone remember?
Yes, SSH and
SSH. Linux is SSH.
Linux is SSH, no? I'm talking about
Windows
yeah.
HTTP.
Yes.
HTTP.
Yeah. So the protocol is HTTP. So what is happening? See, Linux, the ACS, which is in Linux, they basically create a package based on the module specification, and then transfer that object package over the some protocol. They travel that over the protocol. The protocols can be UDP, HTTP, SSH, and all this protocol. These are the layers actually for sending the packets. Now here, when it comes for Windows, it is a HTTP protocol. It can be HTTPS also, because it's a secured way. Okay, by default, by the way, this is the one. Okay, but you can enable HTTP also. It's up to you. I mean, how you manage this Vnrm, this is completely up to you. Okay, now next thing here is when I say you're sending a package from ACS to ARS, that package is nothing but your playbook. Okay, each task, remember. So each task, when you send a packages to the ARS from ACS through HTTP, now the package need to be created. Now the package need to be created for the format which can understood by Vnrm. Understand that, very simple logic. The package has to be created on ACS, transferred through HTTP or HTTPS, sent to the receivers of Windows Vnrm, but Vnrm should understand that package. Understand that. It's very simple logic. If Vnrm do not understand that package, then nothing will happen. Vnrm will not tell .NET and PowerShell to execute it. So that package has to be, accepted by Vnrm. So for that, yes, we do some installation in Vnrm for Linux. Here also we installed it. We installed some more things like a key browser. During the installation, I'll tell you. So here you need a one package which is Vnrm, so ACS can convert the package for Windows and send to the Windows node as per the requirement. Okay, so overall this is the things which we have discussed. Some of these things we discussed last time also. Little bit of the things I added, fine-tuned today. So have you understood this overall, the entire anatomy of this, how it works? Any questions, any doubts?
Yeah, understood.
Okay, so now let's go ahead with a demo. That is the best thing which we can do. Okay, so here, first thing what I will do, I'll put it on steps so you will not forget, and you can also do the same thing. So step 1, step 2, and step 3. Simple. Everything is in step 3. Okay, now first thing I should do, set up ACS with Windows support. Okay, that's the one thing here. second step is set up ARS for Ansible support. Third step is let's use it. That's all. This use it, I know you know that, but I will get it recalled actually. Okay, I have understood. I'm damn sure about it. If you think about how to use it, you will get it in the no time actually. But we will show you that. So let's do this one. So for this, first I need set up ACS with Windows support. So for that I need some documents which I can copy paste it. So look at my screen here, tutorial Ansible Windows. Here what I said, Ansible ACS. This is the one. You can refer this one, and here it is. So first let me do this. Let me tell you here, I have a ACS server already. This is mine. No one is going to use it. This is mine server. Okay. If you need a ACS server, you can create it. You have the IP address already, which is here somewhere. So you can convert this machine to ACS. How to convert? You know that. So I am not going to repeat it. So I have this ACS server here, and this is already Ansible is installed in this. Now I will move on and install this part only, because ACS Ansible has to be there plus this one. So I have all these commands here. Let me tell you, these commands I have got it from the official website only. So again, this command is working for me as for now, but yes, in future, if you are referring my articles, my blog, and if you think okay, some of the commands are not working, please refer those, because I have a more than 10,000 of tutorial on this portal. So sometime I do not get time to update if the training requirement is not there. So that way. So yes, now it will work because I have this updated recently. So here, this is a Ansible installation that's done. Now there is a two choice you have. Either you want to install this one. Basically, I'm coming to this part. Okay, py Vnrm. You want to install this one through this or through this. It's up to you. You take up a call. pip is a package manager for Python. Yum is a package manager for the Linux, RHL and family, CentOS family. You decide. So I'll go with this one also, though you can go with this one also, because every Linux you have a Python install, so you can use it. So I am installing this one. Okay, so this is my server, my ACS now. This ACS is not anymore of yours. And I installed it, done. And after this, I will install this all also, GCC for the C++ compiler, Keybrose development, Keybrose workstation. Actually, I don't need this stuff. Why? Because I'll tell you, we are using the Windows user ID and password. So I don't need Keybrose this stuff, but still, because it's a part of the instruction, I'm installing it. There's no harm in it. So Keybrose, you need it when you want to authenticate through the Keybrose, but I'm not using Keybrose. I'm using the Windows user ID and password. And now let's upgrade this. So here I upgraded with my pip and everything is fine. Now what I will do, I will install markup save. What happens, this will help you to convert that your JSON YAML for the Windows conversion easily. So there is no error you will have in the during the runtime. So that I did it. Now can I install XML to dictionary? This will help you to convert when you have some dictionary in XML format. then it will help you to convert. Though this is not needed if you have a program as such in XML, you are reading the variables from XML, then you need it, but most of the scenario you don't need it. So it's not important but optional, but still we just keep it everything. Why to not to install? There's no harm in it. Now this is the one which I was talking about. Here Vnrm Python package should be there, so that way your Python package will be converted, object will be converted to Vnrm to understand. Now you can install this command, you can install this one, but actually for RHEL 7.0 that required lots of other dependencies also, which is missing here. So I don't want to spend time on installing each and everything for this version. So what I'm doing here, go ahead and install py-vnrm, whatever the version you have available, and any error you get.
Rajesh, I think your screen stuck.
Oh.
I'm seeing only the GCC installed.
I just share and then share one more time. What you are able to see, what I have selected right now.
Yeah, it's visible. How Ansible?
Okay, yeah.
How
Ansible control server.
So I was talking about here. So here typically you will install if you have a very good healthy server and up to date, then you will go with it. But right now, because I know that RHEL 7 or he's not having all the dependent libraries to support this package. So what I will do, I will go for the any package which is available for me, and then if you have any error or such warning, ignore it. So I will run this command. Again, I repeat, I run this command in RHEL 7.x instead of this one because it is working. In Ubuntu, this will work flawlessly because Ubuntu they install multiple tools free of cost. But in RHEL 7.5, it's a enterprise, so they don't have all this installation default which is required. So I got with the second command and done, guys. So everything is done here. Now that's just formalities. So you got this one. Did you find any difficulties running here? Did you understand all this stuff?
Yeah, understood.
Okay, now you should understand how Ansible control server, which is ACS, connect to a Windows host. So guys, there are different method which is supported by Ansible. Now basic, certificate based, Keybros, NTLM, CRED SSP. Now which are these? Local accounts, Active Directory account, credential delegation, HTTP encryptions. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, you have it. We will try this one. Basic means based on the user ID and password. But many times probably you will try the LDAP, Active Directory accounts. So for that you have to ask your people to have the system access, LDAP access. Then you can install the Keybros also. By the way, I have installed it already, Keybros, so you won't face any problem. So here you have to ask LDAP access and all stuff like that. So that is one thing. So yes, here we will use the local account of Windows, which is based out in the Windows username and password. Now for that, enable the basic. Okay, remember here you have to enable all this stuff, and for detailed instruction you can find on their official website. Again, because I'm trying here basic, I should enable the basic. So what you should do, again, this command you should run. You see here basic authentication. This command you should run in where? Any idea by looking at the commands where you should run?
Windows.
Yeah, Windows.
PowerShell script.
Yeah, it's a PowerShell script. Yes, you got it. So set item is a PowerShell script you should run in the Windows. So if you do not run, then user ID and password will not work. So you are saying, okay, authenticate, allowing my machine to authenticate through the basic authentication model, basic authentication method. So this is the things which I will do in the Windows. So now guys, I think this part is done. ACS part is done. Can we move on to the ARS part now? This is done. Can we move on to ARS part now?
Okay.
Yeah. So now here I will go for I'll go for one Windows instance 2016 version. So it will be there in few seconds. Just give me a few seconds and locate that 2016 somewhere. Here it is. So I'll go for 2016. Select. This is the server version. Remember, I'll go for the one CPU, 2 GB RAM, and then next. One machine right now. I'll create for all of you. Just give me time. And name. This is my ARS Win. Okay, security. Nothing. No firewall from my side at least. And a review and laptop. Launch. Rajesh Mumbai. Launch instance. View instance. Done. This is the machine. I got it. Okay. Now what I have to do, I have to check that this stuff and this stuff. So how can you get it? So I think you know that here I will follow this method. What happened? I follow this URL. This URL also I have developed with the help of official documents only, but official documents has too many readings to do that, but I have just got it what I needed, not too much. Again, you can read it, all this stuff which I have already explained it to you. So we will get started from here. Now why we are running this script? Because even though there is no harm in it running this script, it will check whether your PowerShell, .NET, Vnrm memory fix, Vnrm setup, listener, all this thing is up and running or not, just to make sure that. Okay, but we know that with 2016 it has already enabled. So can I go ahead and set the password? So let's go ahead. This is a Vnrm and I'm setting up the password for this machine. Connect. Here, this is the way to get the password on AWS. Choose a file and you have the keys, so you should not ask me. You have a key, same keys I'm using all the time. PEM file in the same location where you got the PPK file. So here PEM file, decrypt the password. Now this I should note it down here, and this is my machine. I'll give you all of your machines as well, and done. Now this is done. Next thing is I should go and RDP. So mstsc. Yeah, so now I'll give the username and password. Click OK. Yes. Now because it's a server version, it will irritate you a lot when you browse anything as such. So what I will do, typically just for the demo purpose, I disable the IE internet security settings and all. So that way it will not pop up so many unnecessarily windows. So let it come and it's loading. Okay, so here I will go and disable the IE security because I know that's headache in the server. Full. So guys, what you are able to see at my screen right now, can you help me?
It's on Windows login page.
Okay,
Windows.
great. So here, look server manager. I go to server manager. It's up to you, you disable or not. If you're not disabling, then you will annoy for that pop-up when you browse the website, through Windows. So local server. Here you see I enhance security and configuration. I disable it. Off, off. Okay. Now I'm good with it. Now what I will do, I will copy that same URL from here and not this here, and I'll open up in the same browser so that way I can enjoy copy paste very well. It's okay. Now let's open up this website. Now remember, everything you have to run on the PowerShell. One more thing you must notice, actually, any admin activity, if you use with the PowerShell, you have to open with administrator. Okay, so you have to be mindful about it. So if I see here PowerShell, if I type PowerShell, Windows PowerShell, I should right click here and run as a administrator. You have to mind it, this one you have to do that. Any things you do, you have to do that. It's a generic stuff. Now I will go here and simply set this URL. This is the variable. Done. Now one more thing I should do here. Now notepad, I need it. Now you should not run any of these command blindly. This is also one setting of one PowerShell. Here, done. Enter. Now here, if you look at this, here you are setting up the username, administrator username, password. By the way, my administrator name is same, but my password is different, which is here. So I got this password here, and this one I should paste it. Then followed by password. Paste it. Done. Now let's move on to the next command. This is a one line again. Each and everything is one line here. Copy paste. Done. Now this one set the policies, unrestricted and force. And finally you have to run this command. This command will update your PowerShell script, PowerShell version, if it is an older version. Actually, you see here, no action required. That means it's up to date already. By the way, this script was created by Microsoft directly. Okay, so that's one thing. Now let's move on to this. Here blindly I'm running it. Copy paste. Again this one. This one. This one. This one. Done. Finally, this is a Vnrm memory hotfix. 2016, this is already fixed, but there's no wrong in the running commands, so you can do that. This is a Vnrm setup installation. Vnrm is already installed. but you have to run it to make sure that it's installed plus same time it's running. Okay, so no wrong in the running the command. But sometime what happens if it is, let's say you have a customized VM and if it is not installed, then this script will definitely help you a lot. Done. Okay guys, you see here everything is okay here, and finally start this listener, Vnrm listener. And you see, look at it very carefully. Here you have a listener. One is HTTP listener and another one is HTTPS listener. HTTPS, look at the port 5986, and if you want to interact with HTTP 5985. Okay, so HTTPS you need a certificate stuff, or ignore the certificate also, you can do that. Here you don't need this one. So right now it's running successfully, it's getting resolved. IP address you see here, you have it, so everything is okay. So setup is done for ARS also. Now let me do one more thing, which is a last thing, which is, do you remember in ACS that page was having that? Here you have to set enable the basic. This is the one, you can enable the basic. This is the last thing which I did, but enter. Now guys, this is also done. So guys, did you find any difficulties doing so? Any difficulties? No. So finally you're done, and now we have to use it. So based on your idea with Ansible, can you suggest me what should be done? What are the changes I should make it in the architecture so use it? Tell me. Tell me.
Come again with your question.
I have to, the setup work part is done, but I want to use it now from ACS to ARS Windows. So what are the changes I should do in our programs inventory or something like that? So we have to start using it. I know that you know the answer.
No, instead of SSH, we need to target Vnrm.
Right,
And
that's the one thing.
the IP address.
SS to Vnrm, that's the one thing. Correct. And second thing you said, change the IP address of Windows, correct? Right now. And authentication, how can we provide?
Username, password.
Yeah, correct. So guys, yes, remember how to, the question is how to change SSH to Vnrm. Did you have any options as such in the anywhere?
The config file?
Yes, you can do that, but you know one thing, I don't want to do that because I have infrastructure mix of Windows and a Linux. I want the default Linux only, but for this special case I want Windows Vnrm. So any other idea? Not the configuration, because configuration will change everything.
In the inventory file we can change, but is it possible?
Yes, that is possible. Yes, you got it. So now guys, look at it, this one. What is the Ansible connection? It's a behavioral parameter, you know that, right? What is Ansible password? You know that. What is Ansible user? You know that. Now one addition thing you have to add is transport method, which is basic, which I enabled with the user ID and password. Here it can be keybrews, LDAP, this, that, and all stuff like that also. So these are the things you have to add in the inventory. So let's do that. So I go to ECS. This is my directory Rajesh, and here I have Windows. So mkdir Windows. Okay, cd Windows. Now I will have vi inventory, and here I will create one group called Windows and one group called Linux. I will leave is empty. Windows, what is the IP address, by the way? Here it is. Windows. Done. Now I need variables for this. Windows vars, and this is the behavior parameter. You could have done it here also, but this is better way, right? You know that very well. This is inventory. Now you need to use this inventory. So what should we do? So first thing, why should do?
Rajesh, do we need to change? Do we need to change that administrator username and password in
See,
that inventory?
yeah, thanks for reminding me. I completely did not change it. So here, yes, and of here, 2, 3, 4. Here it is. Done. Now everything is okay. Now can I check the first connectivity is happening or not? So can you suggest me some command, ad hoc command? Don't go for the playbook. I'll come back to the playbook. Suggest me ad hoc commands where I should write and ping that machine. So tell me. I know one command for sure, Ansible. After that, ad hoc commands I have covered first day itself, and I believe all of you have done it. Ansible.
All
All, why all?
Windows,
Windows, right?
Ansible Windows.
Yeah. Tell me. -I inventory, and then
Hyphen M.
-m and ping.
Yeah.
Okay. See here. It says, see here. Just ignore this error for time being, because I had a inventory which was empty actually. So just ignore that group. Okay, there's some empty, I put it up, but look at this here. What is this? Unreachable.
It's trying to connect
SSH. Again SSH. Why? I'm wondering, did I miss something here? Inventory. I don't know what I made the mistake actually. Can you help me here?
Any port you need to specify?
What do you think? Tell me. I know you know that. Just look at
Instead of basics 5483 something, right?
That's a port number. Anyways, that's a default. You can specify __ Vnrm _ port this that and all. You can specify. By default it's HTTPS, but that's not error. It says SSH. That's a different error. No? That means Vnrm is not taking at all. Why is that so?
Module need to be enabled.
You have answer on the screen itself. Look at this. I know you know that. You're not looking at it. Guys, remember inventory
The
is
connection.
Inventory is INI file. Where is this coming? Colon. It should be
equal to.
Yes. Understand that, because you have used it. I have used it, but this is the way we'll go. Just a second. vi and save it. Now can you rerun one more time? And pong. Oops, I got one error. What is this error? Anyone help me? See, it's going.
It is good.
It's taking SSH, HTTPS, not HTTP.
Yes. So when you hit the HTTPS website, if the certificate is not good, then they'll flag the error. Are you sure you want to connect with something like that? So this is the one. So right now I really don't have a certificate in Windows. So I can expect this. So I need to ignore it. So how to do that ignoring part? That I will show you. Ignoring part, options, everything I have in blogs. But which options? I just copy paste because I don't remember those options. Pretty longer. And here, so option is you can refer complete detail here, but I just need one which I wanted, and that option is ignore. This is all. I want to ignore it, but if you want to force HTTP, you can use this one. HTTPS by default, so you don't have to use this one. Okay, if you have a certificate HTTPS, you can use it. So I'm ignoring it, certificate. So can I add the same line over there also? So vi inventory and done. This is a complete package now. Now ping pong, I should get it, and you have should come. Yeah. Now there is an error. Okay, so what has happened? The error is gone. Error has gone, but I'm wondering. See, look at the error.
Does it require any Python to be installed on the target machine?
But one more thing, no, that means I taught you wrong thing. Here I did not say in ARS it should be Python, right? So what is a mistake here? Just look at this. Do you find any mistake? Anything which you feel? See, it says the program ping module is not able to run because the Python interpreter is missing. So it cannot run, something like that. And it show you an error. But the question is, how this Windows module by Windows core module is being developed? How? In .NET and
Will the ping works in Windows?
What is that?
Should it
The
be
ping
Win
that model works.
That is a question. Yes. So you found out, guys. Ping is not a Windows-based module. This is a Linux-based module. So now the point is where to find out the Windows module. Simple. Ansible module for Windows. And now these modules, only core modules are available for the Windows to use it. And any module which you see, it's starting with win underscore. So here I have to do win underscore ping, and this is the right module. You will find it to test that remote machine. Okay. Now any module, again remember same concept, but the module name changes. Any module which is starting with win underscore is for Windows module, and all this module has been developed using PowerShell or .NET, and done. Now ping pong. So, okay. Everyone understood that?
Yeah.
So guys, was it difficult? Let's use it. When I say use it, this is the same thing. You have to put it in the inventory, and this is a Windows vars, and then finally module will have to change. That's all. This one, apart from the installation, and the module has to be changed. Did you understand this? Any questions, guys, so far? Any questions?
So Rajesh, to configure Ars server, so we need to be done these settings.
Yeah, these settings which
The
I have
configurations.
mentioned here. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, if it is in a multiple servers I'm going to use for the Ars, so I need to configure the settings for all the servers.
So typically, actually, what you can do, I created AMIs, right? So you do the changes in AMI in one go, and then you create a instance from that AMIs. In AWS, I'm using AMIs, but if you are using virtual machines like that, you have a ISO image accordingly, or the VM image accordingly. So have it these changes already in a place, and then create an instance from that. So that way you don't have to do that.
Okay.
More questions, guys? Okay, so now I'll give you 10 minutes of challenge for you. So if you think you have understood well, this is my system, no one is going to use it. No one is going to do RDP. I have a C drive. I want to see how many of you can fulfill the challenge. I'll show you the more demo with this, more playbooks and all. But before that, I want to check how can you work your own, I mean, yourself with the freedom, with this training. So here, this is a C drive. This is a this is a AstraZeneca. Okay, this is the AJ directory. Manually I'm doing because I am not doing showing through the code. I created Rajesh, understand that, this Rajesh directory, my name, and here I create one file readme.txt, and inside the content is I love India. Okay, this is the content. So again, what is the task for you? Let me write it if you get stuck. Log in to my SES, which you know that what is my SES. This one. I will give you ACS yourself also, but not now. Just give me some time. Log into my ACS, and second thing, create a file, not file, directory named with your first name, just like I did, and then create a file inside it, and with content, I love India. Just like I showed you manually, you have to do through, but you have to do through Ansible Adhoc commands. No need to use Playbook and all right now. Maybe if you want to, if you are very fast, you can do that. But through Adhoc command, I want you to use it. So something similar I should see here. I should see how many participants we have. 23 out of May's 1. So 22 directory I should see here. I mean, it's altogether 23, yes. So can you do that? Your time starts now. Nothing great. Use the same ACS, and where to find out the module, you know that very well.
ACS IP, please.
Let me ping it to you. Same ACS which you have used it during the room.
Okay.
Same ACS I'm using. I'll put it in the IP address here. Go ahead. Okay, this I won't give you much time. It's very simple. You have to use the two module for it. One for creating a directory, one for creating a file with the content. So please do that. Probably 6-7 minutes is sufficient. Ad hoc line. I'm just checking how many of you do that faster. Continue with it. Modules location also I'll share with you just a second. Here all the modules are there. Now you have to decide which module to take it up from there. Go ahead. One for creating a directory, one for creating a file with the content. Here your time starts now. All the setup has done. Only you have to give me ad hoc commands. Okay, I have not seen so far anyone. Please do that. At least first it should be directory created. Don't do RDP because I'm doing RDP. I'm checking. Only you have to do through the command line. IP address you want of the inventory. You want just a second. This is the inventory, and you can use my inventory also, by the way. More inventory. This is the whole things. Quickly. I'm just going to name it who's creating the directory. Guys, anyone? I have not got anyone actually directory. At least start with the directory. Just a matter of 1 second, you will get the command.
So what is the directory structure? Sorry.
CAJ. You can see on my screen also. I'll put it in the chat also. CAJ. C capital AJ. You check that path in the chat. I'm showing you. In fact, I was sharing the screen also, by the way. I'll stop the recording. What do you want to do in Windows?
Install some services.
Install package. Is that right? Package, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And start the services, stop the services, right? Something
Yes.
like. Okay. So guys, first thing, understand this. Install packages is damn simple. Start package is damn simple. Stop package is also damn simple. You know that, I know. But still, I will show the demo. But one more thing you have to do. Remember my rule, sudo code. Whatever you do, first you do manually. Always. Because if you install packages, first you are able to install packages manually through the command line. Check that what are the options needed, because every exe is a different one. Understand that every exe's behaviors are a different one. I create a exes with some parameters needed in compulsory. You create a exes with a no parameters needed. So behavior, how do you get it? Only if you try manually. But I'm not trying manually, but I'm just telling you, you have to know that how can you install packages, let's say exes, MSIs and stuff like that in Windows manually. And then you can automate, think of automating it. So for time being, let's use some of the example program. I'll show you only these two, okay? But remaining one, I will give you options to try it out. So first thing, how to install packages. So for that, you have to find it out. First of all, module name. So let's go for Ansible module for Windows. My system is getting a little slow for some reason. And here it is. Now, you only help me here. What module we should use it for installing the packages? Do you see something? You look at the high level. Don't read it too much. Look at the name only. Win underscore dap 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 D E F G I M O O O something.
Win underscore package.
Yeah, you found out, so that you know that what to do now. So here, yes, I will install the packages through the win underscore package. Earlier it was MSI, but which got deprecated, by the way. So yes, we have to use that. So let's use copy. Now here you look at this here, what we are doing. There is a one module which is called win get URL. Get URL we have in a Linux, win get URL we have in Windows. Now what you want to get it? So this MSI, do we have really this MSI at that location? Let's check it out. It's Apache only. And if I hit to that URL and I find out that MSI is available, destination. By the way, this MSI is not having any parameter needed actually. So here you see, here I'm calling win underscore packages. So for installing, there's no parameter needed. That means everything is optional, but it's not a behavior. It's depend on the exe and MSI who developed it. I have used YG installer, install shell, install anywhere to develop packages like this. Visual Studio also have used, and I had so much of parameter which is required. So how do we give the required parameters? Any idea? So I look at this table here, Win package. I read this one, and then after that I read this table. What do you think? Which options should you use to pass the parameter which is required? Any options which you see that here? Guys, are you there? Am I audible?
Sorry, what's your ask?
Yeah, I ask like many EXEs and MSIs will have some parameter which is required for installation. Required, not optional. So how do
So
you
arguments.
arguments? Yes, so arguments you have it. Okay. See, product ID. You need to know the properties of this. State, absent, present. Sometime username, sometime validate certificate as no or something. Here you have examples. Actually, look at this. Install, passive, no restart. So all these arguments you can pass it. It's up to you which are the things. Now how you decide this stuff? So it depends on the packages most of the time. You have to understand those stuff. Okay. So just check it out with the packages. First run it in the silent mode manually and then try to come to uh, Ansible. Now here you see for this package uninstalling what? Undo. S means silent mode. Here there is nothing required. See here, uninstall again here, quite no restart required. So these are the arguments you have to decide, which depends on the properties of the packages. So but by the way, this is your playbook. So guys, do you find any? Just download at this location and install it. Can we do that? Do you have any questions?
Okay. How to run this playbook, like Windows command line?
Same. No. Why Windows command line? Oh.
I mean, not command line.
See, your question is
how to run this playbook?
Same way.
Sorry,
Same way. Nothing new. You know that. Let me show you here.
Okay.
Same way, whatever you run Linux, why to have a different behavior? So here, vi win.yaml, put it up. Oh, sorry, my mistake. Here, done. Now you know that actually nothing great. You've been doing actually from last 3 days. I inventory win.play. By the way, there's one mistake. Windows. Do we have a inventory Windows? I forgot actually. Yes, we have it. So yes, Ansible Playbook -I inventory and win. Done. Okay, it's going to my Windows machine and installing the Apache package. Okay, so let's check it out. See, it says it's failed. Why it's failed? Can you help me? What is this? Now you help me to troubleshoot yourself. Okay.
The Ansible folder, example folder, does not exist in the destination server.
Yeah, you could have tried that location, exist location, because this will not create a folder. It should be existed. So right now I'm doing manually just to avoid that more complication quickly. And now can I do that? Rerun. Verbose mode and all, you have know that how to do that. So many things are there in Ansible. Sometimes so many things. Sometimes even I feel like I know less, though I'm working from last 5 years. So many options are given. Use the ocean actually. Now you see here, it downloaded. First, let me check the downloaded happen or not. So Ansible here, it's downloaded 5 MB only, and then installation. And let me check. Installation has happened. I'll click on this. Next, see repair option. You know that when it comes when you have the installation already
installed.
Yeah. So yes. Now finish. Now can I go to services? How to go to services? Yes. Services. Okay, so here I want to check HTTP, or Apache. Is it creating services or not? No, it's not creating services. That means it's coming here. Apache, HTTPD. It got installed, but it's not service. So the package which I have probably is not creating service. It should create service. No. No, it's not there. So that means I have to install manually. I mean, I have to start manually. Go to the where is that? Here it is. Apache, bin, and here you have to start manually. Okay, so this is the way. Now this is the way installation. I'm surprised because last time it got the package. Let me validate one more time. Can I refresh it? Yeah, Apache. Maybe this package is not having. No, this is not service. Yeah, so many packages will create service. This package which I have copied here is not creating service, but it will install in this directory. So you have to start manually. Now next question was how to start manually. So yes, you can do that one also. So manually, if you go to this location and here, do we have any start bat or something like that? It's running actually. Property, Apache, service name Apache monitor, and just a second. Apache monitor is running here. So yes, you have to go to, this is the service and this is the file. So you have to go and run this file in this location. Now the question is, how do we run this file? How do we run this? So for that, there is one module, and if I know that you know, that is win_command. Here you can use this one to run this. Okay, so command we have used it, shell we have used it, execute we have used it, script we have used it, win command. Okay, now let's say because I have to interact with the service in my here start the service. So let's get one service which is already available. So let's use some of the services. I'm still not able to believe this not creating service because last time, probably the Tomcat service was there. Okay, yeah, so here I'm going to take one service. Which service I should take it up? So services here. Now let's say I want to start. Do we have a www web is? So where World Wide Web do you locate somewhere?
What service you are searching for?
IIS, World Wide Web, www.
IIS, you'll have to start this install the service in roles, I think.
So maybe this
roles and features.
Roles? No, that's not enabled actually. You have to enable into the feature first, and then you have to.
Yeah,
that is not there. So after that it will come in the next feature. Okay, so fine. It's not there, so I'll use any existing services for time being. Let's say Windows Firewall. So let's copy this service. This is the service name. Service name you have to copy very carefully. So now this is the service name. You are
going to stop the services, huh?
Yeah, right now it's running. I'm going to stop this service.
Better use any other services. Don't play with firewall.
You can command. You can run this command, Rajesh. I just pinged you. which will create a Windows service for Apache.
Yes, this will create a Windows service. So just a second, I'll go through this. Okay, by the way, these are the test machine. Even the firewall, if you do, nothing will happen, just for the demo purpose. Okay, so these are not, after this training, I will resolve these machines. C drive, C programs file, C Apache Foundation.
In x86 folder.
Okay, C programs files, CD Apache and Apache 2.2 CD bin and dir and copy paste. Thanks for this command. Copy, paste it. I did run, I think, and just a second.
The last double quotes.
Mr. Double quote.
Yeah,
At the end.
yeah, got it. So now I run it. There is some problem. The system is not recognized the name of the commandlet. Script available. Check the spell. Just a second. Okay, so I installed it. Probably I should see now. Just may refresh automatically. What is the service name? Should come Apache. Are you sure that command will create a service? Who has said this?
Yes.
Sridhar.
Yes.
Okay, let me check because I didn't see that. Apache, yes, it has come. Thanks. So now it's, you see, it's not running right now. Okay, so can we run this service? What is the service name, by the way? So service name is case sensitive. You have to copy this one, right? So here, go to here. This is the service name. I'm going to start it. The question is how to start it. I think you know that. I don't have to tell you. Any idea what is that? Where I'm going to hit? Which module? I think you know that. Any idea?
Underscore service.
Yeah.
Win underscore service.
Yeah. You have used it.
Win underscore service.
Yeah. So you have used it. Now let's copy paste. Simple. Here. Service name is Apache HTTP. Stopped, not started. 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 Done. Now here I am going to add this as a here only. Okay, by the way, you can add those commands also, which I got it from someone, Sridhar, I guess. So you could add with the Windows command also, so that way it will full-fledged script actually. So check the spacing. I think there's some problem, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. There should not be tab. And done. So guys, I'll copy this one. And where should it go? Pin play. And I should run when. That's all. So the only difference is setup is a one-time activity which you have. We will do that now. You will do that now. But one thing is you have to focus on the module, and module is different, and behavior is the same. So now, okay, there is something which says stop. Did I use the right one? Started, correct? Name. It says dependency exist. message failed. Okay, so okay, can I manually first do that if it's working or not? So here it's not running. I will start it, and this is a problem. So you have a problem manually, then you have Ansible has a problem, because Ansible will not throw any error if this has not. So it says Windows could not start Apache server on a local computer. For more information, so just a second. Here it's stopped. Process. Okay, maybe reboot required or something. Sir, those who have provided the command, is it reboot required? Something like that?
Not required actually. Can you go to event viewer? Just check what is the latest event regarding this.
Just go to this.
The application log.
Yeah.
Does it require any dependency to run this service in Windows?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so here. Apache is not having any dependency. But that, let me check. What is the issue? Okay, takes one argument, the email address of the server. I think the command which you have given required little bit more argument. Can you check the full command? Probably it will solve the problem. Yes, can you check? Because I have not started. I'm very poor in Windows. I'm very strong in Linux. The command which you pass, do we require any other arguments like an email address or something?
No, not required actually.
It says takes one email address of the server administrator. Okay, so ultimately, let me use the different services for time being, because that's what I said. If you need to know all this stuff, you have to work with the applications very well. So let's say I will go for IS is also not there, which is my fab. Let's use the Bluetooth service.
Take print service.
Yeah, any services will work fine. So here I'll do manually. Okay, so here it's not running. I will start it, and then I will stop it. Okay, it's working fine without any problem. So I'll take this service, which is a Bluetooth service. So here I will name it, copy it, and you know that there's nothing great here. Just copy paste, and here it is. I'll just change in the vim.yml. Someone is modifying my file. There's a swap. I did not access. Anyone is accessing my file parallelly? Okay, so here we have and let's check it out. One more important thing, remember I have disabled the IE setup. That will make you cry. So that's it. Stop services. Can I check this? Not stop. Actually I started. This is the wrong message, by the way. So can I check this? What was the service name? I forgot the name of it. It was a firewall or something.
Bluetooth.
Okay, sorry. So where is that? It was here. See here. Note. This was not this one. Strange. It was there. Just a second. Here it is. Not this. Okay, this is the service, and here what I see, it's not started. I see started.
Refresh once.
Refresh. No, can you run? Just let me, because here I saw without error, so this must be something has happened. 160. 160. That's the same machine, right? 160. That's correct. It's saying started only, no changed. That means it was started already. So am I checking right thing or wrong thing? It says BTHSERV. So BTHSERV. I think it's a refresh issue, maybe.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I restarted manually.
It's already running, it seems, right?
Just a second, hold on.
Yes.
It was running?
Yeah, that's why you got restart message. Yeah, just check.
Just a second. I stopped it manually now. Restart one more time. This time it says change has happened. That means it started now. Last time it did not started because it was already running. So let me refresh it.
You can check the refresh button in the top. File action.
File action.
Refresh.
Here.
Below one.
One more time. So this fact will not be telling you lie for sure, because here there is no changes. Here there is no changes. That means it's running, but it's not showing. The reason is refresh is also not working. What to do? Refresh. Can I close and open up? Maybe. See, my bad. What I was checking? You know, I was checking my Windows actually. Sorry about this. See here. So I was checking my Windows, which is a base machine. That was by mistake. Yeah. So here it is. So now can I stop it? Stop it. Okay, not here. Save it. And before that, let me show you here. I just refresh action, refresh. It's running. You see that selected one is running in that machine. And it should be having changed true. Change true. That's okay. Here, can I refresh it one more time? See, it's not running. So this is a way you can do that. Do you think anything else you want to do? For that, we have modules, different kind of modules. Make sense? So now what I'm going to do that exactly A to Z copy paste operations you're going to do. Using this, you're going to copy file, you're going to install the file, you're going to uninstall the file, package, you're going to uninstall exes here, you're going to stop the services, start the services, gather the facts if you want it, and here this is a different program. Running the commands, if you want to run some commands like the one which you gave, someone share the command. So like that, if you want to do that, you can use the run command. You want to set the environment variable, you can use this module. You want to add something into registry, you can add this. You want to delete some logs, you can do that in Internet Explorer logs. Okay, you want to install some MSI package with some more parameters and all, you can use this. So these are the programs, just the ready-mode programs. All of these will work, but again, some of the path you have to just check it out. That's all. These are the path, and this is the path. And 7-zip, you have to install it. If you have a packages, you can download 7-zip. Is an open source product, and you have to disable that IE security level, so that will not irritate you downloading during the download, because it's server version. and get going. So I will ask you to do this stuff. Which stuff? Here. So step 1, step 2, step 3. All the machines, password, ACS. You have your own ACS. You can use my ACS also if you want to save some time. You have your own Windows, and password also I have shared with you. And this one.
Rajesh, sorry for interruption. Like, if we have any other theory topics to be covered, we can cover that. Then finally we can go for lab.
Yeah, that's fine. So can we cover some new topics? Will that be okay for you guys?
I am fine.
What about other people?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So guys, let's go for one more tools actually. Okay, I'll teach you one more tool, and this is something called Vault. Okay, I wanted to finish today only, so tomorrow we have a two major topic. Apart from that, anything missed out and stuff like that. So Ansible Vault. Actually, this time I'm not teaching you Ansible Vault. You will teach me Ansible Vault. Initially, I will just cover few basics here. So what is Ansible Vault? First thing. So first day only you guys have asked me. You are passing the password in the inventory. Keys in the inventory. All this thing I am passing in the inventory. So now what happens? Every security related stuff you are passing, and then it get compromised. It may get compromised. So basically here, this is, I would not say it's like a full-proof security you are getting through this tool, but from ACS, where the package object get transferred to ARS, okay, ARS, then it passes in the packets through network packets, okay, ARP request, okay. So in this, if this packets, anyone can hack it and get the password, then it's a problem. Okay, this is the one problem, which is a major problem. Any hacker who got the access to this network, he can read the packets and get the password. This is a major problem. Now second problem what we have here is like if you put everything in the inventory file, just like I'm keeping lots of password in inventory file, right? So it's like a security risk. Like anyone can see that, anyone can see from eyes, and it's a trouble actually, right? If that by mistake, because most of the time we use a common password everywhere, right? Common password for all the machines to save our time, to avoid the complexity and all. So to avoid such kind of scenarios, we have Ansible Vault. It's very simple tool, very easy to use it. But again, I'm saying it's not a foolproof security. Again, if you want the foolproof security, you have to have a another level of security at Tower. That's the reason you have enterprise level of Tower. But if you know HashiCorp Vault, that is also superb tool, I guess. So you can work with that also. HashiCorp Vault is having one of the best tool for the securing the tokens, passwords, certificates, keys, and so on. But anyways, I'm talking about the Ansible Vault. So what is this Ansible Vault? So Ansible Vault is a tool. Where is that line? So you know that I showed you multiple times here and see star. Here you see Ansible Vault here, here, here. So this is the tool which you have got along with the Ansible installation only. Now it's a tool, but for what? To protect. And when I say protect, basically encrypt. And one more thing, guys, you must understand this. Encoding is different, encryption is different. So encoding is different, encryption is different. So here I said encrypt, not encoded. Okay, there are few algorithms which encode also, by the way. Okay, to protect, encrypt a file string and through what? Password. Yes. So you know the password, you know everything. You can decrypt. If you don't know the password, you're lost forever. Okay, or you cannot decrypt it. So now this is a tool to protect what? Key sets password etc. It encrypt a file string through password. Okay, now did you understand that at high level what is this vault? Can I go directly to the demo? Can I jump?
Yeah.
Hello guys, are you there?
Yeah, Raj.
Yeah. Okay, so can I go to the demo directly? Do you want to know something else? Do you have any questions in mind? No?
No, Rajesh.
Okay, so now I will use, there's a problem here. The problem is big problem. I have inventory. I have a password mentioned here. And what to do now? So here there's a password. If anyone get this password, they may access my server and it may compromise this, the production server maybe. So what to do now? So here first I will do Ansible Vault, and I don't know anything. So I will type Ansible Vault. I don't know anything, so I will type Ansible Vault and click enter. And now I got to know many things here. Yes, I can do many things here. I can create encrypted file. I can decrypt encrypted file. I can edit encrypted file. I can view encrypted file. I can encrypt the string also. I said very clearly, file and string. So here you can encrypt the string and you can change the password also. It's up to you. Okay, so now can we have one file which is here? Can I encrypt this? Okay, so if I encrypt the file, what should I use it? So you tell me. If I encrypt the file out of this command, you tell me what should I use it? Which command? I know this command. After that,
Encrypt.
yes, encrypt. Yes. Now which file? Inventory. Now set the password. I have a problem with the remembering the long password, so I will set Raj123. Confirm Raj123. Okay, I set the password. Now can I see that can I see that what do you say file?
Content.
Yeah, content. Yeah. So here you see this is the content. You can't. So now whose encryption mechanism? You'll read it yourself only. AES 256. Very difficult, extremely difficult to crack it. Okay, there are few incident has happened where crack has happened, but it's very rare cases. Okay, so now those who's having the password only can crack this file, and those who's not having a password, you lost this inventory file forever. Now, so again,
Open VI inventory.
Uh-huh.
Can you open it? VI.
I didn't know.
Inventory.
More I did. More and just VI is for editing, but I don't use VI for seeing the content. More cat and all is faster. Yeah. So I was telling you something. Yeah. So I don't know what to do now. So can I use one more command, Ansible -vault, and now can I encrypt it to back decrypt it? Can I decrypt it? So let's do that. So guys, there's some noise coming from your side. I don't know from where. Yeah, thank you. So here I am decrypting it. Now inventory. Now what was the password? So let's say I am providing the fake password. I mean wrong password. RRR. See? No vault secret found. Tap, 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 tap. Can I pass the right password? Raj123. Let me tell you, this is the wrong. This is a very weak password. But can I check now? See? So I could encrypt any file. I could decrypt any file. By the way, if you want to protect some files out of Ansible also, you can use this tool. I'm using, trust me, I'm using that. I'm having so many files, personal file, and I'm using this tool for encrypting that file. So it's very good tool actually. You must use it off the Ansible also, off record of the Ansible. So now here,
if we encrypt that inventory file, how we can execute that playbook? Is
that's
it
a question.
automatically decrypted?
No. Automatically take. If it automatically takes, then where is the security? But yes, you will only answer me. Just let me come back to that. Okay. So now, next question is, I was telling you, yes, I can encrypt and decrypt. So I learned this one and I learned this one. Now, can I create a file from scratch? Is there any possibility? Yes, I can create. So here, create what I want to create, raju.chacha. Okay, this file I'm creating. Now, what is the password for this? Raju123, Raju123. Okay, whatever you want to put the content, secret content, this is a secret content, whatever, key value format, password, whatever you want. Okay, JSON file, YAML file, whatever it is. And what is the file got created? Raju.chacha file. And look at this. Same. So yes, create command, it will help me to create a file, new content, new encrypted file also. So yes, I cover the encrypt, I cover the create, I cover the decrypt. Any questions so far?
No questions.
Okay, now next thing is, how can I edit? So I don't want to decrypt, I don't want to decrypt. More inventory is there, or more Raju Chacha is there. It's there, but I want to edit in the encrypted mode only. So how can you do that? So here again, I know that you know the command now. By now, Raju Chacha. It will ask you the password Raju123. Raju123, and here, and do modification, whatever you want to do, save it, and again, and you see here Raju Chacha. See, still is encrypted format. Now you want to view that. Let me check this out. View Raju123. You can view that. So here I covered many commands. It's very easy, damn simple to do that. So I created, encrypted, edited, view it, encrypted. Okay. Now can I change the password for this file? Riki Raju123 to Raj123. Raj123. And now you see I changed the password of this file. So this is the way. The one command which is pending for the string, we hardly use it for that. Now the question is, we have used it. Let me store these commands for you. So the question is how to use it, and that I do not know. So here inventory is okay. Sorry, it's encrypted, not encrypted. No, first I have to encrypt. In CRYPT inventory. Raj123, Raj123. So more inventory. Guys, it's encrypted now. Now, how can I use it? That I don't know. So let's try Ansible -playbook -I inventory win.yaml, and here I put it up. See, I don't know how to pass this password. See here. It says attempting to decrypt, but no vault secret found. Okay, there's many ways you can pass the password, but right now it's not able to pass that password inventory file. So what do we do actually? So if we don't know, we should ask Ansible only. How do we ask Ansible? -h. Guys, forget about the privileges, forget about the connection option, authentication, or authorization. Do you see any way where we can pass the password of inventory during the runtime? Any options? Do you have it?
Vault password. Ask vault password.
Yes. So you only found out the answer, not me. So here, can I rerun this time with this option? Now Raj123, and guys, it ran perfectly fine. So can I check that whether inventory got decrypted or what? Let me complete this flow. Let it happen and then I'll show you. It did not get decrypted. It used it dynamically, send the different packet. That way, it send the password different packet, inventory in the different packet. So again, little bit of security, much better than last time. Okay, much better than last time. So here, this is what is happening. So if hacker wants to,
Rajesh, shall we give -BB in debugging mode? Then it will show the password. Can you run with
okay, yeah, that is a good, that's a hacker mindset. Yeah, that's a good. So let me do that. I got system stuck actually. Yeah, got it back. So here, what I'm doing, -v, v, 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 5v I'm giving, and here I am grepping this, all this command into the 11.txt. Okay, now I'm all the output I want in the 11.txt. Enter Raj 123. Let's wait for it because I redirected all the output over there. We'll have to wait. Raj 123 is my password. Yeah. Now more 11 grep Raj. Do you have a Raj 123 together? Raj 123. See here, nothing. Remember I did in the verbose mode. It's 5. Okay. And now can I see the inventory? Here it is. So here the packet is being sent at a different packets of the network. But actually, again, if this can be hacked, actually, the password can be hacked. So they have to match the packet, multiple packet, to get this. Okay, so they have to match it up. Okay, guys, any questions on the Ansible Vault? Was it very big tool?
So what about the string and vault string?
What is that? So vault string, what you can do, yeah. So if you have a string which you want to encrypt it, a string means some string, rather than creating a file, some string you want to create it. So let's do that rather than talking. So here Ansible -vault and enter, put the some string DFG, something like this. This is a string which I want to encrypt it. Okay, so Raj 123, Raj 123. Now this is your encrypted code. Wherever you want to pass it in the file or somewhere else, you can pass it. So wherever you get this one, decrypt it, you get this content. This is the
sorry Rajesh, can we do this for the password and set it in the inventory file itself? Currently we have encrypted the whole inventory file. Instead of that, we decrypt the inventory file and only pass that password, encrypted password, in that inventory file.
Yes, that can be also possible. Through this encrypt string, you can put the password and that you will get this code, and you have to use this code somewhere in the places where you can pass this, and you can do that. How to use it?
It's like a private key concept. Can you please
explain
that private key concept?
Yeah. This scenario, this code, I have not used it, but yes, you can convert your password into the AES code, and AES code, if you have a password to decrypt it, you can use it. There's must be some little bit of scripting would required for you, but yes, that is doable actually. Make sense, guys?
Okay, Rajesh, no problem, we'll check.
Yes, so I think we have covered this one. Okay, so now I'll give you lab time to try this inventory, Vault also and Windows also. So guys, in this note, all this thing you have it. You have your Windows machines also here, password also. You have instruction also, step-by-step guide here, step 1, step 2, and step 3. And these modules you have to copy paste, just understand the program, copy paste, run it. Little bit of the change, of course, you have to make it, like a path and all this, that, and all. You have a control over there. And finally, all the commands which I run for the Vault, which is somewhere here, I copy paste. Okay, so it's not big tool. So here, and you can get it. Now I'm updating the super nodes, which is here it is, not here. Let me pause the record. This. Okay, so here I was talking about what is Ansible. So we found out some of the cons for the Ansible command line. For example, it has no ability to manage the organization. Organization 1 should have their own admin, playbooks, inventory, credentials, and project, which should not be accessible to organization 2 people. RBAC is missing, role-based access authentication, LDAP is missing, user ID and password. Those are the feature which is missing in the command line tool. Role-based access control also is missing, reporting is missing, notification is missing, visualization is missing, API-based access is missing, and add-ons also you do not have it in the Ansible command line. So we need Ansible Tower. So what is Ansible Tower? Yes, it's an enterprise solution for configuration management through Ansible. It's a GUI based tool. You have a CMD plus GUI which is available. There are 2 releases that happened, AWX, Ansible Tower. AWX is a free, but most recent one, but not for production. Now AWS Ansible Tower is free up to only the 10 nodes. More than 10 nodes is a paid one. Okay. Now, any questions so far, guys? Hello? Hello, are you there?
Oh, Rajesh.
Okay, now the question is where they store every data. So they store the data on the DB, which is called PS. We call it Postgres DB. Okay, so Postgres DB. Now, see, it's a web-based application, right? So you must be having some web server, right? No, web server. So which is a web server which is popular and which you know? Any web server for the production which is very popular?
Apache or Nginx.
Nginx is more popular in the production than Apache. So Nginx is a web server. Now queue, see here, deployment queue. So you cannot deploy everything at a time. There's a limitation of the Ansible Tower also, right? So but here you have a queue management. Here in a command line there is no queue management. Understand that. So if you deploy more than this capacity, it may hang system. But here you have a queue management. So queue is the one. Here you have a queue also. Now I'm just trying to recall. I think if I'm not wrong, it's a RabbitMQ. RabbitMQ. Okay. We have a multiple queue, by the way. Nowadays we have a RabbitMQ, ActiveMQ. Nowadays we use I think Cassandra and all also. So many queues are there. But here Tower uses RabbitMQ. Again, this is open source product. Okay, this is also open source product. This is also open source product. So now RabbitMQ and DB is done. Web server is done. Backend, backend Python. Backend Python. Okay, so guys, this is an introduction about Ansible Tower. Now next thing I will do that tomorrow, installing Tower, demoing Tower, and after that whatever you guys want. Make sense?
So free up to 10 nodes in the sense, can we get the support for the 10 nodes?
No, sir. It's a free means. By the way, this is a most stable release which you have it. So I think, honestly speaking, we don't need support, even though in this also, because this is one of the very old software actually. I mean, it's been there from last so many years. So I think, yes, if you are little bit of Python geek, if you know how to modify the code of the Python, those issues you won't come across it. So yeah, but yep, enterprise like many organizations, like let's say AstraZeneca or maybe Oracle or some organization, they want the reliable system. So of course for that you have to pay. I mean, your organization have to pay and support.
Luckily, we have Neela with us.
Yeah. So Neelam, are you aware of the Python?
Which one?
Python. Are you a Python programmer?
No. I'm not a Python programmer. Mohit and Arun. They do some Python programming. I'm just aware, but I'm not a Python programmer.
Okay. So tomorrow I will install Ansible Tower. That will take less time. Ansible AWS taking more time. By the way, this instruction and this instruction both you have at my portal. You can revisit and get going. Official document is also pretty much clear actually. There's no problem in it. Okay guys, so now you have 15 minutes for a Windows trial. Just check it out and continue. If you have any doubts in the lab part, I'll help you. Go ahead.
If you liked our Ansible session so far, please enroll for our channel membership $399 plan to get access of all the parts. Along with that, you can access our other tutorials such as Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, Terraform, Splunk, AWS, Azure, and various other DevOps related premium tutorials with our channel membership. If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the $399 plan and grow your skills immensely. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.